Alright, just get these all done. Right. All okay. We are live. We are live. Hello, doggy. I am just... let's see what we got. Need to just... Display configuration. I just need to change one thing. Okay. Apply. Keep. Yep. It just means that everything's in the right order. Everything looks good. What are you doing, display? Oh, I know. Display capture is on the wrong display. So, properties, display. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Something tells me that this is wrong. Okay, yeah. That is most definitely wrong. So, it's picking up something really weird. It's picking up half of one desktop and one half the other. So, let's remove you. Let's properties. Let's completely remove. Remove. Okay, yes, I want to remove that. I want to add source. Window capture, video capture. Come on. Display capture. Let's see. Okay, make source visible. Capture that one. I think it's right now. Yep, we've got the right capture. Yep, we are here. Have a little drinky. I was messing with technology upstairs, trying to fix this. Oh, it's in the wrong place. Oh, you can't see it because Dad needs to be down there. There. Let's just increase the size of that a little bit. There we are. There we are. That doesn't look like the same resolution, but that's okay. It's an Anker power bank. It cost me about £200. Unfortunately, it's over a year out of date and it no longer works. So, before we do anything else, I'm going to just, before we play any games, how did you, what happened to your Steam Deck? What's your name? I don't know what your name is. Your name isn't showing up on the chat for some reason. Oh, EA132. How did it break? Ooh. I'll wait till you answer that. I just want to go on my website for a little bit and check when I bought this. I'm looking for my returns and orders and look for anchor. Unfortunately, how much was, let's check my order on this. I don't think I had an extended warranty. Oh well, get product support. Let's just see. More categories. Won't charge. No. I'm going to have to call them. They have an actual phone number. I can go, I'll deal with that later. So what did you do beforehand? Did you do anything like put a new a new port inside it? Did you take it apart beforehand or anything like that? Or did you just turn it off and it didn't restart? Very rare for the Steam Deck to not work. Very rare for the Steam Deck to not work. I've never had a Steam Deck actually fail on me fully. Sometimes it can go into batteries. Okay, so it was working before you started. When you had it open, did you disconnect the battery? Then you could have shorted it out and killed it. They always say if you go to the iFixit page and you follow the instructions on the iFixit page, always disconnect the battery before putting a new M2 SSD in. Did you put it into battery protected mode before you started? That's another thing they tell you to do. You can go into the BIOS and put it into protected mode. And if you do that, then you have to recharge. They have to plug it in before it'll restart. Have you tried plugging it into mains and then tried turning on with the mains connected? Because if it went into protected mode, then it won't restart until you plug it in. And while it's plugged into the mains, then try and restart it while it's plugged in. That's one thing you can try. Okay, so just try turning it on with connect it to the mains and then try turning it on. See if it comes up. Hold the button for more than 3 seconds. That's the best thing to try. What? Is it dead completely? Or... So you're not giving very much information. Is it actually dead completely, as in pressing the button in Nothing happens at all, no light comes on or anything. If that means you probably killed something inside. But remember, if you change the SSD, you've got to reinstall. I know this sounds obvious, but you've got to reinstall SteamOS. It won't boot up without you reinstalling SteamOS. But if it's not actually starting up at all, then yeah, you probably shorted out something on while you had it open. No, it turns on, but I just see the Steam logo. Oh yeah, have you reinstalled SteamOS? So it's probably not a hardware issue, it's probably a software issue. Because it wouldn't turn on if it was a hardware issue usually. So I think you have to press the power button and the volume button. I think it's volume up. I think it's volume up. And the power button to get into the BIOS menu and then reinstall. SteamOS. So I don't think it's broken. I don't think you've killed it or anything. Any new drive you put in there, you've got to reinstall the OS on. So you have to go to the Valve website and download it onto a flash drive and then use that flash drive to reinstall it. It takes a lot to kill a Steam Deck. It takes a lot to kill a Steam Deck. And even the LCD one is good. It's not as good as the OLED. The OLED is better. But it's the Are you intentionally killing your Steam Deck? Okay, so before we go on to anything else, let me explain to people how to change an M2 drive, an SSD on a Steam Deck. First things first, if you have a micro SD in, take it out. Put it somewhere safe, because if you leave it in when you try to take the back off, you can snap the micro SD. So that's the first one. Second thing is, get yourself a plate or something to keep all the little screws on in. So take all the screws off the back, but don't take it off yet. Don't take it off yet. Once you've got the screws off, this is the way I do it. Make sure your battery is down to 80% or lower on your Steam Deck. Then what you do is, I'm trying to remember exactly how I did it, but this is, it's either the turn off your Steam Deck, turn it back on with the power button and the plus on the plus volume button in. When you do that, it should go into the BIOS. Well, not BIOS, it'll give you lots of options, the boot menu. And one of those options is for, I don't remember which one it is, but one of the options will basically put your battery in safe mode. Once the battery is in safe mode, of course you see the battery. The battery, every Steam Deck has to have a battery, or it wouldn't turn on. So what you do is, once you put it into safe mode for the battery, protected mode, it'll shut down. You shut it all down. You take off the back. Now you'll probably need a prying tool, because you have to pry in between the two different parts of the case. It'll snap out and you just pry it out. Once you've got it off, you lie it down. Now, if I remember rightly, at this point in time, you'll have to take a few more screws out of the little metal case. But what you want to do is, there's a battery there. It's a flat, long battery, and you have a little tab thing at the end that connects it, and you want to pull that out. Pull it back towards you. You may need a prying tool to do it at the same time. You pull that out, and then the battery is disconnected. So this way, no matter what, you can't short anything out. You can't damage anything. Then I think you take 2 screws out of a metal shield, lift that shield up, then you can undo the screw that holds down the SSD. You take that out, you take off the shielding, you put the shielding on the new SSD, you plug it in, and then you do everything in reverse to get it all back. It's not that bad, actually. It's quite an easy thing to do. But it's, if you don't know what you're doing, if you use metal tools and that, and you don't disconnect the battery, you can cause problems. Make sure your SSD is compatible. And what should happen when you connect it all back up? First of all, your Steam Deck will not start back up. If you put it into protecting mode, it will not start back up until you plug it in. So you've got to plug it in and then press the power button, and then go back into the menu system at the start, and it will say to you, hey, where do you want to put the operating system, that kind of thing. At the same time, if something I forgot, you have to go to the Valve website, download the Steam OS. There's 2 different versions of Steam OS, one to put on other things, one to put on the Steam OS. Download it onto a flash, get something like Banal Etcher or Rufus or something like that. That will allow you to copy it onto a flash drive, and then use that flash drive to plug in the back or into a dock or into a USB connector, and bingo bango bongo. Yeah, but go to iFixit. iFixit's website has a bloody brilliant installation stuff in there. Right. Everything is working, sort of. We got distracted. We need to take this back down here. So we're going to... Yeah, see... I mean, the only reason I'll go into... I mean, I don't know. At some point in time in the future, I might put Hal Effect joysticks on mine, and that just goes in and just undo the Hal Effect joysticks and plug in some new joystick port into the port. But my sticks have always been okay anyway. There's a lot of things. Where's my phone? My phone's there. That was a bit tweaked. Tweaked and twerked. Tweaked and twerked. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy over there. Okay, focus, Jason. Focus, Jason. We're supposed to be playing a game. We're supposed to be playing a game. Yes, we are. We're going to play some... Ooh, Vampire Survivors. Let's torture myself. Oh God, don't put Windows on fucking Steam Deck. I've tried it in the past. There was so many issues with running Steam Deck on thingy. I mean, why are you not turning on? Come on. You are plugged in. You haven't connected properly. Why haven't you connected properly? There. Yeah. SteamOS is so much... Windows is better on the ROG Ally than it is on the Steam Deck. You used, oh God, I hated Windows on my Steam Deck because a lot of the functionality you don't get. I mean, maybe they've come up, but I would never put Windows on the Steam. You lose basically the entire 15 to 10 watt tweakable nature of the Steam Deck. Windows has never been built right for handheld, and it's one of the worst problems with the ROG Ally. I think you're just saying it to torture me. So, I'm very confused here. What haven't I... You are a crazy person. Oh, due to 6,000 special looking enemies. Trevor, unlock, defeat the giant Medusa. Unlock condition, evolve the... There's so many of these that I haven't opened up. But there must be something I can still do. Okay, so... What are you? Unlock. Defeat 6,000 Kappa. Mount Moon spell, fine. Okay, come on, let's... Okay. Okay, this is going to be fun. None of those are any good. Although we do need that. So... If I get that... Okay, let's use the bracelet. Okay. Okay. This is not good. This is not good. Ooh, what is this? Oh, we get the rings. Don't think this is going to save me though. This is not great. Not great at all. This is not good at all. We're slightly in a better position. What do we need? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing on here. This is not good. die soon. No. Oh. Find a knight sword, so we got the knight sword. Well, what are we going to need? No useful. Okay. Okay. I've got no real weaponry that I can use, that's any good. Alright, so... There are lots of enemies around. see what we can get. Well, that isn't working right for me. I'm going to try Pope on it. Pope on there. Actually, that's... We're actually... Let's get this up as high as possible. Get there. I am just trying to build things up now. Right, so we want to get an evolution shit. That was a massive amount of damage. Ooh, that one we need. Can we get the boost up for... I don't think he'll give us the boost. No. But hey. Yeah, hello there. Hi hi. Pretty King. Whee. Need to keep my hit points high. How are you doing, Pretty King? Now that's useful. That gives me another resurrection. Yeah. Yay, solar panels, good. Should we get, will we get the Uber sprinkled garlic? That's kind of cool. Well, at least we can do more damage to the son of bitches. Not enough to kill him, but... Give me something useful. It probably won't, but I want something useless, useful. Oh, I need the evolution for the spells. Whatever we're going to get now, it's probably not going to survive us. Or save us. Nope, that isn't going to save us. Holy shit. Oh, this might be useful, right, so... Detail will gives you +5 maximum health. Healing is double. I think get that. Whoa, whatever that is. Give me something that's good. What are we going to boost up this time? Ooh, that will... That's the one that evolves all of them. Yeah. Yay. Now we're starting to kick ass. Okay. Now. I suppose it's worth having. Because I can boost that up to later day. We are kicking ass and taking some names. Oh, the doggy want a sweetie? Let me give you the doggy sweetie. There we are. Oh, doggy get sweetie. Let's see if there's another one in here. There's one left. There we are. The doggy has had all the sweeties that are left. We are awesome like a fish. Doo-dah. I'd like to evolve all the stuff before I go on wandering. So I might run into something out there that can actually kill me. How are we doing? Ooh, we're gonna get 3. Yay, I do love chests. I love chests. Happy chests. Hee. Kill all the monsters, get all the chests. There's 42 panels and... Yeah. It should be okay. That's a lot of enemies coming in now. Increase the amount of damage I'm doing before I start increasing now. Ooh, grab you. Okay, give 3 arrivals, 10%. What about you? Yeah. I believe in you. Don't get yourself killed. I mean, seriously, don't get yourself killed. We're gonna have to break out soon. Ooh, what's gonna upgrade? Ooh, we've evolved the blade. I didn't even know Stonemax was his thing. So we'll just get all the bits and pieces done. Yeah, I've got the what's called the endless. I leveled everything up and therefore I've got the endless tick that I can tick on. That's how it goes above 30 minutes properly. This is going to get really hard. Who the hell is that? Well, this is not fair. Ooh, nice prezi though. Ooh, that's going to either make them a lot harder. Oh, we've got to get... I want to get my shieldy thing. It actually feels a bit cold outside now. It's kind of nice actually. So I think we're almost... I need to get this cloak. This cloak will make me almost invincible once I get it. Because I can't go looking for what I want to go look for until I've got it. Yeah. God. Damn, trying to kill them all before they... Nerd. It's actually cooling down a lot. It's down to 18 degrees Celsius now. Which means I won't stay out here that long. But I will do my Star Trek online thingamajig. Because it's got a nice cool breeze. It's kind of, the UK weather is crazy. We go from that horrible, yeah, it goes from a horrible heat wave, and now it's like it's 18 degrees Celsius outside. It's getting pretty cold, actually. I mean, the highest temperature we've had this month, well, last month, was up to 44.8 Celsius in this garden, and now it's down to 18 Celsius and really windy. So we've got blue sky, but the sun's gone away for where. So I'll do this, and I'll probably go back in the house and go on the computer. Oh, Brittykins! Found out what was wrong. It is the eGPU. The eGPU has died. I've got a cable coming today to test, just in case it's the cable. But I'm pretty sure it's the eGPU itself. Not the graphics card, but the actual housing. That's just started not working anymore. I'll figure something out for that. It's like almost 4 years old, that eGPU is now. The USB port, the Thunderbolt 4 has failed. It's no longer recognized.
We're hosting a special festival, and you've arrived at the perfect time.
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
Basically, the USB, it's either the USB, the Thunderbolt port, which is trying to fix that. It's quite costly because a Thunderbolt port isn't like a USB-C port. If you want to buy yourself a PCI Express Thunderbolt card, it's like £200 to £300 just for the Thunderbolt PCI Express card. They're not cheap. So yeah, I'll figure something out. It'd be cheaper just to buy another eGPU, but that'll be £200 to buy a new eGPU. And seeing as they don't have any in this country, they'd have to come from America. So I'm going to test out the cable tonight, the new USB Thunderbolt cable that I've got coming today.
Get out there and fly. Get out there and fly. Time's wasting. You've seen the floaters and the... Get out there and fly. Time's wasting.
I'm not really sure if I take the... Wee. So I'll go upstairs because they should have delivered it by now. Once I've done this, I'll check whether they have.
Enjoying the view of the harbor?
Let's go for the one over there. I've only got 2 or 3 of these. Yay. I'm doing this because a new ship's available. If I do this through the...
You've circled the peak. That should give you a great view of most of this island.
Whee!
Good thing that volcano's not active anymore.
So, I'll give this back, and I'm going to check my Amazon to see whether or not... But yeah. It's nice to have a cool day. Maybe the house will have cooled down.
Get out there and fly. Time's wasting. I hope you had a fun flight. Get out there and fly. Time's wasting.
Okay. So just make sure it has completed it. Yep. So let's check if it's been delivered. Bye bye, and I'm going to check on my Amazon. Come on. Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I know, baby, you want to go inside as well, don't you? I did buy it, didn't I? I did buy a, now arriving today between 6:45. Oh, Squeaky! You're so squeaky, Zacky! Yeah, he wants to go in. So, okay. So I'm going to shut down the stream early tonight because I want to go inside because it's getting quite cold. And then sort out a few bits and pieces. Wait for the Thunderbolt cable to arrive and test it with my eGPU to see whether it's the cable that I've got that aren't working or something else. So I will say bye bye for now. On me, I burped. Da, da, da.